Sri Naresh Gujral,
Thank you,
5 minutes.
Sir, India is home to more than 20 million destitute and abandoned children who are in serious need of care and protection. This is more than the entire population of Delhi, and not surprisingly, 90% of them are girls. 1 in 3 of the world's malnourished children lives in India. We have more malnourished children living in India than the entire sub-Saharan Africa. UNICEF has estimated that 1.2 million children are sex slaves in this country, either kidnapped off the streets or sold by their parents to brothels. So while successive governments have tried to make progressive schemes for the welfare of these children, there is a huge gap between the intention and reality. This gap, to a large extent, is bridged by adoptions. Adoptions give the children not just a new family, but hope and a new life. And it is encouraging to see that the number of in-country adoptions in this country are going up year by year. But unfortunately, most parents in India want babies who are less than 1 year old. Older children or differently abled children, they find very difficult to find homes in India, but there is a demand for them overseas. Unfortunately, here again, because of our cumbersome procedures, the number keeps going down year after year. The number of inter-country adoptions has decreased from 1298 in 2001 to only 430 in 2013-14. Sir, US adopted 119 children from India in 2013, but from China, this figure was more than 2,000. Sir, the cumbersome adoption procedures can be divided in 8 stages, and I'd like the Minister to kindly pay attention here. There are untimely delays involved in the entire process, be it clearances from adoption coordinating agencies or no objection certificate from Central Adoption Resource Agency, which is called CARA, or the issuance of passports after the process is over. There is no official body in place for people to report their grievances or to monitor the efficient working of these agencies and keep a check on the delays in the adoption process. So the judicial process makes an already complex process even worse. The Honorable Supreme Court of India had directed that the courts must dispose of all cases within 2 months. However, it takes 6 to 8 months minimum to complete this process. And local courts thereafter impose directives at their own discretion. They say it's in the best interest of children, but sometimes it creates many other difficulties. For example, a local court in Jalandhar made it mandatory for the parents wishing to adopt a child to furnish either a security bond of 5 lakhs or to deposit 5 lakhs in a bank account. Sir, I run an orphanage in Jalandhar, and I know that as a result of this one order, many middle-class families that wanted to adopt children from our orphanages are unable to do so now. Sir, I accept that the foremost priority of the government must always be the safety and protection of our children. And it must take its time to run investigations on the prospective parents. But countries which have a strong regulatory framework in place, they should be treated a little differently from those countries which have a history of child abuse. Sir, I am thankful to the Minister that since she has taken over, she has been proactive and she has written to various high courts But even now, a lot of work needs to be done at the level of the courts, and I hope that she will take it up with the law minister also, so that courts don't delay the process any longer. At the same time, I would urge her to speak to the various chief ministers, because supervisory bodies need to be set up at the state levels, and state governments normally are lethargic about doing so. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for keeping time.